Renegade. Man when afraid. Man in the wilderness. Keep it with an honest one here. No tabloid. Good evening. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Worldwide. Renegade there. Me see what you're saying, Monica. I'm not going to want to eat up the idea. But Andrew Holness, he might draw down the whole party. Right? And he have a communication task force, not dumb so. With Brad back and everything. So Andrew, like him text the Jamaica people are idiot. Him come out now when I come. Now I play the video to you know. Cause I remember me no do the tabloid. Now I do not tabloid. Andrew pan him pulpit. I said them a better party, you know. That means them better honest and everything than the PMP. And look pan the, if you look pan them, me hear who me did hear with that thing there already. Fly green. Me hear fly green with this, you know. So when I look pan them, when I look pan them single out, and me really look pan the PMP, me a fact check them. Andrew, when you talk, just stop coming with them little crazy thing. And I like you. Let me tell you something we don't know. The last election, and when the PMP did have a split at the time, and then the pandemic, you get 21%. And I like you get the disadvantage, but it was not advantage. Because nobody no like you. You get 21% overall. 2000, that means you're not popular like that, but you're not read the sign. No, I don't think you have it. And I like your ability to. I remember the bogus talking and them talk where it can't help you. So Omar Davis sit on front of thing and have a little backbone, but when them video him and put it up, I will blinky. I hear me say, Omar, I want to MP, that not good enough, me seat in a parliament. You see? So I look on the PMP, over the PMP, and look over you. You compare the people them with you and the Jamaica Labour Party. PMP never burn down even tired and kill off the people them forget power in a 80s. GLP do it. The same party where you run. In a year per year watch right now, none of them are going to prison. And I be a criminal. Be a criminal and pedophile. Be the taxpayers' money weep. Boogie. But you two be a face. So we are dissect him now. But anytime them come with them foolishness, yeah, we have to beat them. Because right now, you know, and him a draw down the Labour Party can't hold them up, you know. And him not see that. So him feels that him, if them put out the lies, because of that them I work with now, you know. That's why I'm a fish headless. I'm big dirty thinking, mama. You know, make him know, say, yes, you're fish headless. Fish headless can't spin up road. Listen. As long as me there, some fish headless will never spin up boy. All me do is fact checking. Cause him now no sense neither, you know. Remember I must go PLI. And when him come out of America, what me do, you just lay it right across, you know. Right across the board. Yes, man. See? Kind dangerous, you know. Andrew Holness, I compare to the PMP, say, look on them as politicians, and them better than the PMP. I better class politician them, and them more honest too, you know. Them better. Nobody can be a face. In 2025, nobody not supposed to be a face neither. Yes, nobody. See? So we are going to beat and teach right now. Let me just start this. Yeah, let me start. Let me big up to you know. Let me start, Mr. and big up. Hey, people. I trim no know. Me don't forget nigga right this. Come up on the road, you know. And then to me, I do so much thing one time. You know, we have that. Well, my son I mix them tune there already. Can vice and do the thing already. But if you draw for me, you know, my fruit juice. And when the cups are big, you know, a fruit, you know, natural. See that natural fruit, real fruit. Put it on the nigga like this state. But we still have to mash him up. Because we should have drink from early, you know, but yes, we still have to mash him up. Yes, we have to beat and teach around here, you know. You understand? Remember, big up my people, them, but hold on. Remember, start the show, yeah. And then I big up my people, them. Because him sick in my head. See? And that me I tell you, not even if you come and speak the truth, you compare with the PMP like anybody are idiot. Anybody that listen to you where the latest thing about the face of the earth. They might listen to you and say, yes, because Andrew says so, JLP, remember, be a criminal round the brother. Be a criminal. And a taxpayer money them a chop. Me not talk about no one why not be a criminal. But in the market me, you hear about pets and driving. Hey, brother, if you stop compare them, listen, people are fact check now, know what you say out of your mouth. You embarrass yourself. And you're embarrassed, you draw down the Labour Party too much. Think what you say, brother. Not too weird. Remember start my show.
Some we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people elect the government of a country, it is servants protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, with the evilest mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. Wanna go friend up the youth, them relieve down the lane. Get them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes and buy them.
Yeah, man, but I said, nigga, me don't see somebody that take care of me. I always take care of myself. Remember, I say, me a super granddad, you know. But we always youthful, you know. Remember, we not eat with them eat, you know. And enough of them now I eat something when they're supposed to eat because for them meal is next door to a toilet, you know. Yes, you know that to pick that, you know. So them I eat now. See? And by the way, I'm going to do a song about it too, you know. Because I notice them I commit genocide, you know. They might try eat off the farm and have create life. So me I watch them, you know, and them do these things right night, right? Just each up, just have not a little thin line next to a toilet, you know. We spread when I spread. You know, you understand? So we are watch them. We not trying, no. For them kind of, you understand? Me is a man, me. That's why I stay in my wilderness. I'm gonna like invite people to my place because you don't know what them are. You understand? Because some of them think the next door to a pit that tree. Say, all right, me don't talk. Hey, you have to speak to for a while, you know. Remember, big up my people, them. I'm going to teach and Holness. Zane, yeah, man, Paul, big up yourself, Kevin. Oh, Monica, bless Mr. G, Damien, see you, Invasion Production, bless up. Leighton, bless Black Beauty, see you, Dorothy, see you. I speak my mind, David Palmer, Flight Shaw, bless up. Petal, me see you too. Yeah, Rhythm Killer, Brown Uber, Upman, KJ, see you too. My sister, I would have called my cleaner, my sister, you know. Hey, what go on? You good? Yeah, man. Maxine comments, bless. See it? Marjorie, Miss Marjorie, I call Marjorie, yeah, man. I'm in the car, man, before up there, so. All right. Mr. G, I see you too, yeah? Yeah, man. I'm going to see Michelle down here, so out of many, bless up yourself. Paula Gibbs, Monsieur to man, enough blessing. I make a deal with this Air Johnson, Monsieur, you know, bless him. When you not gonna believe this, this Andrew Holness like him lick him head. Yeah? The guy lick him head. Him no, and I compare the PNP with him. With who around him. Remember, you know, this Andrew Holness, just think about what you say. When you have Darrell Falls with you, Anne-Marie Valls, you have Bernard Charles, 2 daughters them with you. You have George Rang with you. You have Agin Tai with you. You have Fly Green. You have all of them people with you. Somewhere the other them name mix up. I live with my trust, all of them. And then you compare to the PNP, brother. And yourself to, you know. Bug life to, you know. Then you compare to the PNP, say, we not better. Better what? What you say to me? And then I bring this and remember real liars and doctors and people with dignity around this, you know. We don't see none of them in you mix up in a better. Remember, and I realize you have mama cow with you, you know. We're convicted, you know. And you have someone that convicted, but just to know them stay better. Just to fact check and don't come and tell me these things. This is not like in the 80s, 1980, when say I could have trick people and they use CIA and kill out the people, them better. When the JLP do this. This is not like the 80s when the bond in winter, better. Eh? Where am I say, Georgia, big up yourself. Empress, Monsieur. Yeah, Winifred. Blessed Carol, Monsieur, too, you know. Yeah, man. Oh, see? I know this. Hear this. Hear this. You can't believe this? Hear this.
The communications arm of the party to put together a document of achievements. I'm not talking frivolous achievements. And they have come back to me with a document.
No, when I play the task force after. Remember, play that one at first. We are the cannabis.
The Labour Party, we have a better kind of politics. And we have, pound for pound, better people. When you
tell us this, him not real and I'm that's me sure say. You see when you come with lies and remember you can't put a EY Clark where film woman them go to prison with cocaine. EY Clark name mix up with peer that you know scamming and cocaine and them thing there, you know. Me not listen to people around them, you know. George Rang name mix up in a ganja, you know, and smuggling, you know. Oh my Davis them too, you know. Most of them mix up so bad it's unbelievable. The one of them are sitting with him. Terry Langtongue with Patrick Bailey. Andrew himself, a face I see. And you say pound for pound, you know, better what, you know, better than them, you know, more understand them and everything. Better than them. And tell me if him right his name head. Eh? Just to come out of them down there. The whole of them name calling us something now the other and Andrew come say this to we. That's for sure, you know. Let me tell you how you judge them people here. When him come out, come say this, not no time out. You rub it out. Even if you don't want to believe one thing, well, him can't say not what me believe. But him a drink mad piss or something. Delusional. You hear what they say? Pound for pound. Them better. That mean them honest, them everything better than the PNP. Them. Let me not put up something and remember see when say pound for pound. Remember here when they say the kawaii. You see, you have to fact check him. That's what people were done with him, you know. All him need to do stop with a PR thing, yeah, and try to get real in himself. When you have so much people around you so dirty, and you not so much a mix up and everything, you can't use them word. You don't want to go down the lane there. You don't want to be like Queenie, we're pissing our hose and do all kind of things. You don't want to be like Queenie. But Charles Warmington come to Jamaica. If the ship let it sink, he won't there I give it trouble. So the task force with water them, I remember, you know, who are the chairman for the task force, a fish headless started. When I know nothing about no history or nothing at all. Nothing. But them believe in a this piece of shit. I'm taking turn him now senator. I'm putting boy on task force. Waste some money better. Believe me, I waste some money. Them not rough like my little finger, brother. Not even my finger yet. Them not ready yet. You see? Now this, him see what, no. Him have to move, you know. Them have to go away, you know. Yes? Let me show you something when him say, before I play that, let me just start put up just 1 and 2. Me just remind him of who run him and who still a campaign about him. Just look here.
Ruel Reed, his wife Sharon, and their daughter Cheryl have been arrested in a major corruption probe. The president of the Caribbean Maritime University, Professor Fritz Pinnock, and the counselor of the Brownstown Division in St. Anne, Kim Brown Lawrence, have also been arrested. They were picked up in simultaneous pre-dawn operations at their homes in St. Andrew, St. Catherine, and St. Anne this morning. Law enforcement officers of the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, MOCA, and the Financial Investigation Division, FID, encircled their houses as they swooped down this morning. At the gates of Reed's house, the cops pressed the doorbell several times but got no response. The cops then jumped over the gates and knocked the grill when a woman came out and eventually let them inside. While that was happening, another raid was about to take place at the Helcher home in St. Catherine of Professor Fritz Pinnock. Initially, Pinnock was apprehensive and asked the police for time to contact his lawyer.
Hold on there. Let me just ask something. Me not done. Me just knock this one. Let me see our next one we're on you. I want your campaign see me. This was the education minister Andrew just the other day. Education. Remember, you said don't touch trouble Zion. Me don't want to draw for your thing with everybody who run through SSL and everything. Don't put yourself in a and give no talking point round here. Pound for pound. You uno better than the PMP. But none of them can point out like this. Look here, Andrew.
For the funds, the Integrity Commission wants House Speaker Marissa Dalrymple-Philibert to pay over the funds received from the motor vehicle concession and travelling allowance granted to her by the Jamaica Customs Agency and the Ministry of Finance, respectively. It follows the damning report on her statutory declaration to the Commission. As Jamila Maitland reports, the Commission wants to know whether the concession was fraudulently obtained.
It all started with
What's the criminality? And she was the speaker of the House, collect taxpayers' money. Yeah. And she convicted. But instead of them sending her to prison, them just charge her 900,000. She convicted. And then put her back by special demand. Him not change. But you compare the people them pound for phone. This guy's, I don't know if him brain now work. Remember, him say man him have Newton ain't no stung they will sell the most gun license. A criminal that in a police clothes with the most police. Him have him run the two, Pound for pound, them are better. Them honest and better than the PNP. In a Andrew site. Look on this. This was the Speaker of the House of Jamaica. In a government. The Speaker of the House. This. And look here. And him not embarrass him come at that shit same way. Look here.
with the purchase of a 2015 Mercedes-Benz SUV, black, something like the one pictured. House Speaker Marissa Dalrymple-Philibert in October 2015 used the 20% duty concession offered to government officials to receive a discount. The vehicle, valued at $8.1 million, was sold for $6 million. But in her statutory declaration to the Commission, filed a few months later in December 2015, the vehicle was not on it. Her declarations for 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 and 2021, the vehicle was also not accounted for. For the Integrity Commission, this is a major red flag. But according to Mrs. Dalrymple-Philibert, when questioned by the Commission initially about the absence of the Benz SUV from her filing, she never owned the car. Then, she never used the car.
It can't be true. Me never own it, me never use it. Hear this?
Then, she wasn't sure for what period and how long she used the car. The Commission also noted that 2 months after Mrs. Dalrymple-Philibert denied any knowledge of the car, it was sold. But according to her, she never benefited from the proceeds. Her response, "It was my sister who used the car." But this is an obvious breach of the conditions of the concession policy. Mrs. Dalrymple-Philibert was granted the concession to carry out her public duties as a member of Parliament. Notably, her sister is not an MP. Documents reveal that the sister's husband financed the car, which Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert stood as a guarantor. But the commission argued that the vehicle being in Mrs. Dalrymple's name would also require her to be directly involved in the process of insuring the vehicle every year. It's wide believed that the House Speaker knowingly made a false statement. Of concern, too, is that Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert received motor vehicle allowance of $1.6 million for the period September to October 20.
So she collect more taxpayers' money. She collect more taxpayers' money on top of it. Eh? And I compare pound for pound.
2020, when she became Speaker of the House, she was using her personal car, the vehicle, a 2004 RAV4, not the Benz SUV. But according to the policy, claims for upkeep allowance and traveling can only be made in respect of the most recent concession vehicle. The Commission wants the Financial Secretary to recover the traveling allowance paid. It also wants the Jamaica Customs Agency to recover all the duties and apply the appropriate penalties. As for whether the concession was fraudulently obtained, the Integrity Commission is asking that be probed as well. Of note, a name of an entity or person was redacted from the report as allegedly knowing about it. And if the allegations are true, the Commission says they're liable as well. Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert is to resubmit a complete and accurate statutory declaration.
So she, after live for the IC, we have the new report for the IC, which said them put out 3. We don't have whole 100 same way. I have it right, I have it, man. See? But, you know, me make nice pan some things because I have him and I just want, you know, deal with him according to what him say. We are all him fact check everything will come out of him out. Because I don't know if him thinks him can come out and talk and people are going to follow what him say. You know, remember, I'm MP, them, you know. I want to speak of the House. Jamaica, you know, was criminality, make them have to move her, you know. She have to resign. Eh? Look here. Me not done. Look here.
Andrew Wheatley has finally resigned as a cabinet minister.
The resignation was made public this evening in a brief release from the office of the Prime Minister.
TVJ's Andrea Chisholm now joins us live with the latest. Andrea?
Thank you very much, Archie and Doreen. Well, the writing has been on the wall for some time now, and this evening a major development. But first, let's back up to Prime Minister Andrew Holness in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, July 10, defending his decision to keep Dr. Andrew Wheatley as a cabinet member, but without the energy portfolio.
He did not defend him. Hear this, watch out.
My job is to come here in the principle of accountability, Mr. Speaker, to establish what the facts are as quickly as possible.
But yet still, as an in our establishment was a dark night. Me tell you, Andrew, hey, Andrew, for going now. If you go away, and you want to come compare with the PMP. As I never do nothing wrong, you know. I never know body money, thief or nothing, you know. You see the difference. And now him come himself and compare. He's a sick individual. See? But anytime I do, I don't know because they will give me things for facts check.
Act as quickly as possible.
Now, roughly 3 weeks later, following intense pressure from the National Integrity Action NIA and the opposition People's National Party, the facts have seemingly become clearer. The Office of the Prime Minister announced in one sentence that Dr. Andrew Wheatley has thrown in the towel. In his resignation letter to the Prime Minister, Dr. Wheatley stated, "With immediate effect, I will step back from my duties as cabinet minister and a cabinet member, and that means he will no longer have responsibility for science and technology." The letter also stated that after consultations with you and against the background of continued questions, it was agreed there should be a general performance review of the board and executive levels of the energy, science and technology portfolios. Dr. Wheatley also added in his letter of resignation that the review process should be done without his presence or ministerial authority. Dr. Wheatley also stated that the review is necessary to reassure the public that the highest standards of probity are being applied to the administration of affairs of public bodies. Now, the resignation of Dr. Andrew Wheatley comes on the heels of allegations of corruption, nepotism, mismanagement and staff victimization at the state-run oil refinery Petrojam, and that has triggered a probe by the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, the Integrity Commission, as well as the Auditor General. That, Archie and Doreen, led to the resignation of the Managing Director Floyd Grindley. In addition, there were also allegations of mismanagement at the National Energy Solutions NESOL. The Financial Investigations Division is probing activities at NESOL, and the company's Managing Director, Carolyn Warren, has also resigned. So, what will happen to the science and technology portfolios? The release from the Office of the Prime Minister, Archie and Doreen, was silent on that matter. We do not know if the Prime Minister will also take on those portfolios or if it will be reassigned to another.
No, you can't have one, you can't have an Andrew administration so corrupted. I know you want we as a owner better people. Everything wrong him tainted. Everything. Himself too. Himself. Where you compare. Him sick in him head, you know. So me just remind him. Remember, you know, 600,000 barrels of oil over 5 billion from down a Petrojam. Andrew Wheatley that run it. And Nesal too, lose thing to another. Hey, I'm not think them a push on the carpet. You just move on the people and you know do them nothing. And them sit out and them come back. You know, you're nothing about nothing at all. You can't compare with the people them two out of Andrew. Yeah? We not done. Continue.
This evening, the opposition People's National Party is of the view that Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Daryl Vaz, should be sent on leave.
Speaking at a press briefing today, opposition leader Dr. Peter Phillips contends this should be done in order to facilitate an independent audit into the sale of the rooms on the beach property in St. Anne.
More questions than answers. It's how the opposition People's National Party feels about the controversial sale of the rooms on the beach property in Oteria, St. Anne by the government. It's why PNP President Dr. Peter Phillips wants an independent audit. He's proposing the auditor be selected by a stakeholder group to include representatives of the private sector, the National Integrity Action, Parliament and international financial partners. And to facilitate this investigation, he's also proposing
the responsible minister, the Honorable Daryl Vaz, should be sent on leave.
This because of Minister Vaz's involvement in the negotiation of the sale. Dr. Phillips argues, like the former Contractor General in his report on the matter, that it resulted in the Urban Development Corporation, UDC, surrendering its position of strength to negotiate a price close to market value.
The behavior of the minister, we are asserting, is contrary to the established policy governing the role of ministers. The ministers and possibly the Prime Minister's role in the sale of these properties is a direct breach of the provisions of certain laws and the best practice in government relating to the separation of responsibilities between the political directorate and public administrators.
Meanwhile, the opposition
political directorate and the public administration is separate. So you might be the minister, what have you, but they might do the sale and you're not supposed to go and say, hey, a 20 million, you know, so may I give for 8. And then you come from maybe Mexico. And when I give for 8, now we spend, so you about no a year team, you know, so you have a 10 for me, you know. Yes, so you know, yeah, me pick it up. That can be good. You can, that's why we have the separation between ministers and, you know, the directorate we matter about. Yeah, that's why we have bureaucrats. And that's why we have other things for put. We have shield for shield with these things to move corruption. Them break everything. Them take things eat way. And, you know, them can go around the back and go calica fight. Yeah? Now, Andrew Holness, I compare them are better this and JLP will kill the old people, them will shoot Bob Marley where kill over 889 people in a 1980 election just to get power. I can be better than me. No understand. How am I compare? You can't compare a party where all people kill a man. Eh? Yes. Him like go back, See Queenie go back 190 years there, and when you look, one straight line, because when I'm looking at them look for your name, and them go around some line where them a give man go around like him and confuse people. No, if you talk about Charles Warmington and the amount of slave him great grandfather rape and thing, yeah, yes, and then him come back with the foolishness. He might come from slave master. That's why I behave so dirty thinking Queenie. Yes, with the mountain back. Yeah? Yes. See it? And he might compare now Andrew Holness. He met the same sick in my head, man. You see this? Continue. Hear this.
Is also demanding a review of the Integrity Commission Act.
The composition of the commission needs to be reviewed. In fact, the very provisions of the act call for a review to be done within 5 years. We think, given this circumstance, it is very appropriate.
All the JLP are better when the PMP observe all these things and don't breach them. But them come and breach everything. Them come and rob everything. Them have to get moved. Them for go on. You understand? Me not mind checking me more than delusional. Yeah. Yeah? Hear this.
Appropriate that such an audit be done, that such a review be done now.
The rooms on the beach property and the Moon Palace beach lands were sold to Puerto Caribe Properties Limited for $7.2 million US, which was $4.6 million below the lowest value.
4.6 below the lowest value. The highest value maybe that catch around 10 million and 9 million. You said it 4.6 below, and then I said, boy, we don't try, all this is foolishness. Them thing your cars keep back. I'm not him supposed to say it neither, Andrew Holness coming out there. Andrew, nobody drop. Remember me have the thing them I drop on you. I mean, I compare the people them only with the people them over the PMP side. What happened to you? Eh? With yourself too. I'm gonna look on so I'm gonna look on you right now after me done this. Yes. Me not done with you yet, Vaz. Because Angelo says something where come and finish play where I'm done, I compare. Look at.
Hello, I'm Jovan Johnson. Daryl Vaz, the Minister with responsibility for the environment, has admitted that he knew the sensitivity of his position in government when he offered to lease lands bordering the protected Holywell National Forest Park in St. Andrew to build a private cabin. The National Land Agency, which was leasing the property, has terminated the process because of public backlash over the 7.7-acre land, which was being leased for 25 years at $10,000 per annum.
$10,000 per annum. 25 years. Him that lead, and I remember him in charge. After him do one thing, he come back to the next thing. I mean, I've other thing where we can play with him, Eh? Me not done yet. Continue.
The resignation of Robert Montague following the findings of the Integrity Commission into questionable granting of gun licenses by the Firearm Licensing Authority. The National Integrity Action believes Mr. Montague made the right decision and insists no consideration should be given to him returning to the government in a position of authority. Anthony Lugg reports.
News of Mr. Montague's resignation came late Friday evening in a release from the Office of the Prime Minister. Mr. Holness said he met with Mr. Montague, who tendered his resignation with immediate effect. An hour later, in a WhatsApp message received by our news center, Mr. Montague said there were personal matters he had to deal with and he needed time and space. He added that he has retained a law firm and is being guided. Principal Director of the National Integrity Action, Professor Trevor Monroe, says Mr. Montague made the right decision. However, he believes the resignation should have come months earlier when other allegations surfaced against Mr. Montague during his tenure as Transport and Mining Minister.
In respect of the Airports Authority of Jamaica, that investment was in breach of the relevant regulations.
Investment that will give first rock.
Indeed, in Cardinal Alumina Partners. So on
Alumina Partners, that's the next breach.
Fortunately, the minister's record does reinforce the correctness and the appropriateness of his resignation and his departure from executive authority.
Political commentator Shalman Scott says the Integrity Commission's report into the questionable granting of gun licenses by the Firearm Licensing Authority FLA has worsened the low level of trust in public officials.
All these people, in the interest of themselves and in the interest of the country, must do the right thing, and should not have to wait until when the Prime Minister have to call them in, or whoever is in charge of them have to call them in to tell them what they are to do. But we need to pay attention to the broader mood in the political mood in the country that is developing, and watch it.
It's still not clear what role Mr. Montague will be asked to play in the days ahead, as he holds the powerful position as JLP chairman. But the NIA says no consideration should be given to him returning to the government in a position of authority.
Either in the Parliament or in the Cabinet, as has been the case in this and previous administrations in the past, when ministers have resigned and later on put back into positions of authority. In this particular case, and generally as a rule, we would urge that this not.
So, Andrew, let me ask you, why you not come up with something like this? Now look on James, where the police the right up said him to get charged because of murder plot and all kind of things. We can't look on James too. We can't look on so much of them. Andrew, why do Andrew, man? You have to look on yourself. Look here. This other guy fly. Come here with the same. No movement there. Where's Jeff? Post it tomorrow. Charlie, man. Matter when people are hungry and I can't get charged at 700,000 for mass, them have the best of wine and them have cats, them have everything. Them in a hotel, them good. Nobody get charged. Yeah? But him still a minister. Him same one with the $54 million water fertilizer. Him same one that was such a money, right? Him a minister. And you say pound for pound your people. What happened to this guy? Yeah? You understand? So I don't know. I can't just continue to play them straight and not play nothing else. Remember, you have who you compare yourself, just a pound for pound. So you compare yourself with the Mark Woolley. Now I play what you say, but I'm play Mark Woolley now because you compare yourself pound for pound. I mean, I want to play you and Jonas. See ya?
He was born in 1965 in Kingston, Jamaica. He's the son of Professor Sir John Golding, Jamaica's first orthopedic surgeon, and Lady Patricia Golding, a career public servant. He attended Mona Prep and Campion College. He studied law at Oxford University and graduated with first-class honors. He also attended the Norman Manley Law School, and he got the prize for the most outstanding student of the class of...
The most outstanding student of the class. Voila. This I'm going to start back. Yes. We could start back this. See? The most outstanding, because see this. We have to start back that. Right? I have to start back that. He want to compare himself with PMP. This don't make no sense to me. None at all. You want to compare yourself with the PNPO and say pound for pound. May I show you pound for pound? Where do compare Dr. Daz? They can't put Christopher Tough to him and market me. I can't play that too. And him have the hospital now for like much years now. From 2017 to now 8 years. We reach around 27 and go $28 billion. Over when nobody now get charged or nothing. Nothing at all. We're not corrupted by. Doctor crap the amount of money. Right now, kill no one just kid have to look at you. Them you have the worst thing for your heart. Where you there SSL. You see money gone, you know. Whether the amount of thing with you, it unbelievable feel about you, you're not supposed to depend about that. So you come up with that, say pound for pound, una better, more honest people than the PMP. Him sick, don't it? No, only tell me if Andrew Wallace, just put Andrew Wallace sick for me in the comment, man. He might watch it, just put him sick. Say more something. I wonder if him what then I can't do a Bellevue or something. He's sick though, like me don't know, he might lose something. Him feel him can't talk these things and people are listening to him. Him influential that much that people are listening to the bull crap. And the line I tell. Eh? You can't go say pound for pound and weigh yourself. Who run this? Doctor, who you talk? Let me see who are run the PMP. Because we have Mark Walling down there. We have Sir Peter Phillips on there, you know. We have Michael Phillips on there too, you know. We have Lisa Anna around there, you know. Who again around there? Me just calling him, you can't compare them people there. You can't compare them. Who again? Damon Crawford around there too, you know. Dana Scott Monday around there, you know. Eh? Who around there? So, oh, yes, pound for pound. Yeah? Who else around there? Just Anthony Hilton. Me just play just a handful of him scabs them. Pound for pound. Eh? Dr. Campbell, a real doctor. And you say you better off and only better off. Remember when I kill all people and shoot bad Mali and do that, I work with CIA and mash up a country, you know. So when I'm not about the party should have this bar. Should I get bar a long time? Yes. Should I get bar a long time? Yeah, should I get banned long time? You understand? Yeah. See, more about this bad. This bad. This is what I'm saying now. I'm going to play back Sir Mark Walling right now. Hear what I'm saying, people. Hear this.
Pound for pound, better people. When you look.
Inside them, remember play it back again. You know, say, him sick in the head, you know. Him sick in the head. Yeah.
And we have pound for pound, better people. When you look at our front line of ministers and you compare that with the alternative, you realize that we have better people.
The man look for criminal, including listen, a 400 million around 28, you know, 3 and 28. And him say when you look on him front line, who they are the front line? Him say them are better. Him sick. Hey, when I tell him 2 minutes, him to stop to this man. Eh? The minister, them way him have a talk about, you know, bad mind. He might say, well, bad mind. And me might say, not say bad mind too, you know. Can't talk about YouTube, and me know me might drop out for me and my colleagues then. So, well, bad mind. I'm going to show you this. See? You see, there's something wrong with this guy. And a mind game him a play, you know. Where am I do? Remember, we are the facts checking. When you said this, you get people ups and a mind game. Him now go to the mind game. You can't have so much criminal, real criminal in your party as minister and everything. Remember, mother who fought no good neither, you know. None of them know. Which one of them know the good? Which one of them minister good? Pick out one. Athlete foot no good neither. Pick out one. I must say, born look power people, them are better. Eh? Yeah.
And when you have a better politics, a democratic politics.
Him have democratic politics, we're going to bed and lock up. You know say I'm sick? You know say this guy is sick? Him sick enough people. Brother, no man. Him say you have a democratic politics. Him. Why do the people them like this? When I step in at them? When go lick down them house? When they go through court? Eh? Democratic politics. Do you talk and them go under bed up to madman? Them go for make him apologize. What happened to Andrew? You know, let me tell you, man. Oh God, I'm confused. Me no want to play them video. I'm a follow. I'm play them video that are embarrassing more. You know. Me no want. Remember, me have them. You know. Me have them. Can I answer them back with the video? Yes. But this bad. This gone. Him got something wrong with him. Him gone. Eh? When I'm saying a while,
But when you have a better politics, a democratic politics, a politics that listens to people.
When say him say politics so listen to people. If him not listen to people, him that step down long time that resign, can them tell him go away. Yeah? Yeah? Me not gonna play that man. Me not gonna play that one. I'm gonna play that one when I beg God, yeah, for help him. Give him strength. Him have a politics where I listen to people. Eh? Him have politics where I tell him, boy, me I play them in a boy, me I tell you. No, look how much take himself a turn and answer than clown. I remember telling you know who I do this to him. Him have a task force. Me I show him about the task force. Fish headless not ready. Andrew, take it from me, no man. Me know this, you know. Fish headless not ready, brother. Him a put your, him a throw your thing in a more. Remember when I lied already, you know. But him a mash you know, brother. Them thing must come out of your mouth. Certain things you don't talk, but you do. Don't draw attention to certain things. Then you're going to get pushed back and you're going to get facts check and you're going to look bad. And then people, remember when you do things for no 1 minute. When people go to class, tell them they go to school for a minute, they want to learn nothing. So when me there and talk, remember the thing I stay up online, you know, Andrew. And me not do no half an hour show, me do a 2 hour show when you see me sit down on my chair. And 3 hours and 2.5 hours and them thing they say. And me I show them the whole prove a thing, you know, with data. So you think Fisher desk can go around when me I show, you know? No. People are fact check no hard. More than what you think. Yes, man. Yeah. No, me I want them, man take you. Me I want them to listen to himself. No, but him sick in his head. Him need help. Him need help. Him carry on the Jamaica Labour Party, sir, you know. And all them for do is pressure him and tell him go away. But them not, let me show you, him not believe in what I'm saying, you know. Because if him believe Bruce want to save the party, Bruce step away. Them no want him step away because if him step away, none of them can come forward, none. That for show you how them bad. 48 of them I say, yo, make a move him, you know. Them make him stay and wreck the party completely. Bellevue can't hold him. Eh? Andrew attack, you know. When we say I collect money for SSL, we have the more shell company. He have more shell company than the original Shell will sell gas. Andrew Holness. Because Shell will sell gas a real company, you know. But if he have 1 or 2, he have more shell company than Shell itself. Shell have real company. He have shell company, empty shell. Like an eggshell. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, man. Your school friend lecture only say you way. But no, man. Yeah, man. Him head no good none at all. Yeah? Hear this.
That is respectful of people. And you pair that with good and competent.
Him say them respectful of people, you know. Never, me not good and competent. Hold on there. Hold on, I want to see something here. Hold on there. And being party, respect for the people, right? Watch this. Look how I play. Yeah, man. I want to play this. I look for a guy. I want to play him. I want to play him first. Them respect for the people. Yeah, the people them around him. Yeah. Hold on there. Them respect for the people. So I want the people I get this for me to play. I'm going to play that one here. And the party respect for the people and them good. Yes, sir.
Much of fuckery. We got constant control water. It's about. And the minister, who is the same minister and the prime minister. We've been here. He can only come through me and Macho Samuda. And we are working on that shit right now.
That's
So make some asshole tell you nonsense.
asshole.
Come and chat fuck with. Him not understand. Next man that talk about man give water, man go piss na line you. That's the only way that damn fool can give water.
Yes, but I want to respect. Yes, man, I want to respect people too. Hey, me never want to play them. It's embarrassing to want this, you know. Me never play no more of this, you know. This is embarrassing, you know. Yeah. This is embarrassing. No, well, I know. But you want me just play? Well, the other one I want me just play. Yeah, yeah. A queenie, you know, but the other one I know, Andrew. Yeah, this.
Night now work now give water. You might chat fuck with. Because constant control water. It's about. And the minister, who is the same minister and the prime minister. We've been here. He can only come through me and Macho Samuda. And we are working on that shit right now. So make some asshole tell you nonsense. Come and chat fuck with.
He's not called asshole, you know. Yes, the councillor say you can't spend any money neither. I do a taxpayer money.
Understand? Next man that talk about man give water, man go piss na line you. That's the only way that damn fool can give water. What's not control water? You know when piss in your line.
And them talk to people with respect and them. Remember Andrew himself. Hold on there. Andrew, stop bothering me, man. Much time I fact check you around here, man. Nothing wrong, you know, good brother. Nothing. Don't compare to the people them. You say pound for pound. And look how much of them I play. I mean, never start playing them yet. The amount of money Ministerial. Look here. Look here. Let me show you something again. See? Them full of manners, right? Look here. Now I'm showing you something right now. But I don't know. Andrew, when you learn, stop, let me do this to you, man. You have to stop this, man. See? You have to stop this. You can't get up and do the same thing over and over and attack something will not make no sense. You understand? Yeah, you cannot do this. Yeah? But you hurt yourself. You see what I say? Tough time say not of bright people, I just see what I'm saying, you know. And I mean, sister, him did say it, you know. You understand? Tough time say it. Yeah. See, tough time take up your jaja too. Look here. Me never want to play them like this. You know, Andrew really draw me out. Yeah, me having a cack up my thing, let me clear this. Let me clear some of them. Can me have a minister, you know, remember you can't take up 10 at a time. You have a minister for years, you know. Look here. Tough tongue. Look here now. You have people that have manners. You have people that have manners. Tough tongue tell people if me give them water if them do this. And talk to people polite.
Thank you very much, MP. And hello.
We don't know about.
You were tough time tell her, say. Listen again when tell her. Yeah, no, water life. And you were tough time tell woman, say.
Thank you very much, MP. And hello.
We don't know vaccine.
You went tell her, say, forget water. That's a tough tongue. Eh? Them people are for, hey, them people, what happened to this man? Andrew, just stop your foolishness. Yeah, stop your foolishness, brother. See, you're going to embarrass yourself more. Let me just go to this. Let me play this again. And them anger people, polite. Let me just play Queenie, you know. If I continue to play Queenie, I worry about her. Look here. Let me show you something here. Hear this, Andrew Holness. Can them have manners?
This week in Jamaica Now.
That's none of your business. And I would prefer you stick to questions around the operations of the ministry.
Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton rages at query about cheating as market meat contract entanglement swirls. Major.
Here it is.
I'm Damian Mitchell, and this is Jamaica Now. An agitated Health Minister, Dr. Christopher Tufton, went on the offensive on Thursday evening as a reporter sought to ask him about a personal relationship. Health Ministry officials were responding to questions about a multi-million-dollar public relations contract to the firm Market Me when the reporter posed the question.
This one is for the minister. You were saying a while ago, Minister Tufton, that you really, appreciate the work that Market Me does and did. I think the question that Edmund wanted to ask was maybe not answered thoroughly. So I would just want to ask it more directly. Did you cheat on your wife with any of the prince?
No, Minister. Hold on. No, let me answer. Minister. Let me respond. First of all, that's none of your business. And I would prefer you stick to questions around the operations of the ministry. And just as I leave you to your private life, I'd like you to allow me mine. Thank you very much.
In the meantime, both.
He says that she personally.
Hold on there. Before we play that, in private life, you cheat by your wife, and that's why you rush them and talk to people. Market Me spent 85 million US, 85 million Jamaican. Get a woman for market who you with a little belly button, and you do a little green movie and release it and it not sell. People watch it and it not sell it now. You don't make no box office and you go to police because say people are doing all kind of things about you. Eh? Then people are sick. Oh, and you compare. Then people say are better people than you. And you compare them. What happened to Andrew Holness? This is the man from 2017 and now can't done the hospital, with so much money, tough tongue, Eh? Mr. I have the one of them here, I've never played them. What
experienced demands for money for votes during Monday's local government election.
Another one, she a liar. Another one, them want to play about no vote. We're not going to play you on the vote. Now I play she I mash up the place. Hear this. Hear this now. I'm going to play this. No, them days are, Andrew, we don't talk them things any better. You feel? Think before you talk, man. See? Think before you talk. At lead foot. I'm sure at lead foot I say yes, sir. That's a lie. This a lie, I'm see this. Yeah. That was lie. We found this. That's all right. Hey, the amount of thing I have with them, you're saying people. This unbelievable, this Amalau mattress. You see this? Right. Why, Anjo, I bet you stop your bag of food this year. Stop your bag of food this year. Struck. You see what I'm saying, sir? Not even when the other side attack. And them young chucks them.
The speaker is not always right. The speaker is not always right. But the ruling is always final.
That can't be right. That cannot be right. Him said them have respect and them listen to people and bully. Even at the house, him admit the speaker is not always right. You have to correct the speaker. The speaker can make a ruling against the speaker for balance, and you can take, correction. So this, you hear this? But you still them no bully and them no do nothing at all and go through. We can't just play it on and on and on. Saying, this are for them thing. Yeah? This are for them thing. And plus on top of this, Them buy vote. Them buy vote. Eh? Them buy vote on top of this, you know. Buy vote. See? Look here. Everything that's bad.
You're not taking that. Them could even come and come call your name about that. We don't have them something there. When PMP I give people think PMP now have no time for go spend how much $1 million for waste. For put on logo upon the bond them for give people for go make the people them for get special.
Alright, let me move away now. Newbie just a come in now. Just a getting us up there so. I mean I show you, I don't know why I'm compare. Newbie. What name? Newbie? Newbie name. The one that we're talking foolishness and about, you know, PMP 18 years, them fool you far. Eh? You do 10 years now, and you do 5 before. 5. Because 10 years them going on now. And you see that the PMP 18 and pass all Mama P1 and gone down, so and pass all the 5 that you know. And gone to something when it make no sense. Them don't know this, but the PMP plant the thing, put the thing right there. Look on newbie people. You're not going to believe this is the first thing we do. And I make sure video too, you know. Look on this. Anything with them do, me have to have it, you know. Remember find newbie. You go to a woman with 106. And my God, you play politics with that woman, carry your big dirty thinking, green bun, green cake. Green cake. The woman, I tell you, say, first time, and you carry green cake, I pose up with the woman, man. We don't have no respect neither. You know, play politics with these people. Remember on a bun down even tied home. Yeah? Look on this. Look here, people. Let me find this guy here. Look here. You're not going to believe this. Watch out.
Mama, we told you that we were going to have a party for you. And you never believed us.
The woman that now drink the rum. Look where I play the woman.
106 years old.
Wow. 106.
Yeah. In that time, in our sensation, we didn't love one another.
Yeah.
But the young people nowadays, they don't love one another. And then because they love that great love for one another, things have to go sometimes, they work out that.
Present this afternoon, Lord, to give you thanks, to give you honor.
And they must pray over people, grandmother, and them thing there, you know. You know, can your politics, you know, them people are, you know, germs. About to them, man. Them things hurt me. Let me tell you, general, these things hurt me, you know. Leave, want to kill them off. People go vote in 2020 and kill off enough of them people, yeah. But if you just leave alone, yeah, look, when you go move, she know, she don't reach 107. As you live far up, carry out her, yeah, that's it. JLP kill off most of them, remember them burn down place and kill all people already, you know. Like them not like all people, you know. Then them bring a big dirty thinking green cake to come give the woman. You cannot give people things and not do this to them. You don't play politics with them people here. This is out of order. Very true. Eh? Upon this, I tell you them now nothing about them. She 106. And this you just go in, and this is the first thing you do. Eh? I tell you them not good. Look here.
To give you glory, to give you praise.
It means so much to be with somebody who has seen so much of the earth. And it's
Hear him. Eh? No more as them have.
still here and it's still in good spirits and your memory is good and you're able to move around by yourself and so on. It's such a tremendous thing. 2, 3.
You see it? Our politics, them take the woman in a peaceful state. Them sit down and plan and carry this. Carry politics to the woman yard. If I'm me and my granny, you can't run for that, so you know. You can't come to me gate. Me not ask you. I don't care which part of the world for me, you can't come to. With your big dirty thinking green cake too. Number one, she not tell us, no, don't come. My grandson said, oh, him not want to. 5 years of the man in the wilderness, you have to go away. So my granny them gone away. So this was my granny always. Yeah? And you build a big dirty thinking green cake. Go give the woman. Eh? This are all them disrespectful. Eh? Them lower than anything else, you know. This are all low they are. Eh? And Andrew one is a compare. Look here. Look here. No, I want to stop it there, so. Fully green. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Come on, if you respect, not even the elder them respect. Not even the elder them respect. Just to have this to do them campaign. Eh? Probably kill her by this. Just to call and everything. So when I listen to Andrew on this, I'm desperate, but he wants some help. Let me finish this name. See? And these are the people them where I say I compare to the PMP. No, them too disrespectful though. Time for this stop in Jamaica. If you have a boundary, we don't want to cross. We don't cross it. If you know, say you respect you, don't do these things. Eh? No man, but this will stop. It will stop. Yeah man, it will stop.
People in leadership, then you get better policies. So the Jamaican Labour Party has better politics, better people, and better policies.
Them look like them have policy too, no? Eh? Him look like he have policy too, no? Let me play something here, so. Come here, answer him, you know. Hear this. Like answer him, you know. I like answer, man. Yeah? I like answer your Holness. Holness. Remember Holness see man say, when Holness say, I can find it. When they say, I'm the best baby father for what? I'm a copy, right? Yeah, for policy. Yeah. Eh? Only say I'm the best baby father. Eh? Yeah. I'm the best baby father. And him have better policy. Yeah? Him have better policy. And him have the best baby father for idea. For idea. But yes, him have the better policy. All that work. Eh? All that work. If you're the best baby father, Holness, the idea, and you say you copy, and you want to copy it, so in that way, you don't have to vote for the PMP because it may implement them. You don't have no policy, brother. You say all these things are the best baby father, and you want to copy the whole ideas, and you will implement them, you put them in. So you don't have to vote for the PMP. And now you say you have policies. The policies don't work with that. You say pound for pound, I mean, where you, the leader, with lead. Because I can't wear them the crap, you know. But me just put up the leader, I said I can't put you up. You're up there now. Because maybe I can't put you up neither, you know what is. Different from where you talk. But I'm put up Mark Golding. And I ask if him have anything, any qualities like this. Andrew Holness. Mark Golding. Time not easy one, I know. And Julie. Let me put up Mark Golding. Let me listen to Mark Golding one. Listen.
65 in Kingston, Jamaica. He's the son of Professor Sir John Golding, Jamaica's first orthopedic surgeon, and Lady Patricia Golding, a career public servant. He attended Mona Prep and Campion College. He studied law at Oxford University and graduated with first-class honors. He also attended the Norman Manley Law School, and he got the prize for the most outstanding student of the class of 1987 to 1989. He got the Commonwealth Scholarship to the University of London for a master's degree in commercial and corporate law. He's married to Mrs. Sandra Golding and they have 3 children. He was called to the bar in 1990. He's partner in one of Jamaica's leading law firms, Hart Muirhead Fatto, since 1993. He's consistently rated internationally as one of Jamaica's leading commercial lawyers. He's co-founder of Jamaica's first investment bank, Daring Bunting and Golding Limited, in 1992. He's co-founder of Proven Investments Limited in 2010. He served as director for a number of leading companies in Jamaica, including Grace Kennedy, Bank of Nova Scotia Jamaica, Kingston Wharves, and DB&G. He served as director of Food for the Poor Jamaica. He's chairman of the Mona Rehabilitation Foundation, now called the Sir John Golding Rehab Center. He is president of the People's National Party and leader of opposition from November 2020 to present. Mark Golding was appointed to the Senate in September 2007 by the Most Honorable Portia Simpson Miller. He was Minister of Justice from 2012 to 2016. He was responsible for managing the 2012 to 2016 government's legislative program, and he championed numerous reforms to improve the efficiency of the justice system and strengthen human rights in Jamaica. He has been a member of the National Executive Council, NEC, of the People's National Party from 2007 to the present. He has been a member of the Constituency Executive of South St. Andrew since 2008. He was Vice Chairman of South St. Andrew since 2011 to 2016 and became Chairman of South St. Andrew since July 2016. He served as Treasurer of the PNP from 2009 to 2012 and then in 2017 to 2018. He's been an executive committee of the PNP from 2009 to date. He has been opposition spokesperson for industry and commerce, justice, and finance and planning during his parliamentary career. He pioneered Jamaica's ganja law reform, for which he has been internationally recognized. He's leader of opposition business in the Senate from 2016 to October 2017. He was chairman of the Public Accounts Committee of the House of Representatives from November 2017 to November 2020. And he's member of Parliament for South St. Andrew from November 2017 to the present.
All right. Or you compare, or you come, I can't put one is a you know. I can't put one is this up. You can't find nothing with Sir Mark Golding. And when people them do, that Queen E, we are slave master, great grandson. Yes, dirty Queen E. Yes, we're slave out to people them in Jamaica. Yeah, go up and go and the man, gone to the man, mother now, go to the man, grandfather, gone to the leave them. From leave them, you know. Well, I'm Jamaica boilers, we do the chicken there, yes. Over there, so. I'm mother people them over there, so. Grandfather, you know, near leave them over there, so. Leave from him father, yeah, so we might try and go over there so and come up with foolishness. Make any sense? We don't want clean people for one country, not criminals and patter cats. Yeah? Them to go away, man. And then want to compare about over here, so. You put a doctor camera read doctor against you. That anybody the doctor them. Doctor when name Tough Town. Yeah? You have Terry Long tongue, you're not supposed to do so you know say Patrick Bosom that. Eh? Terry Long tongue there. But him in there. And you talk about my minister and my people over here some company. You know, what happened to Andrew Holness? I'm sick in my head, you know. Yeah? Yeah, you understand? See me I say? See? I'm sick in my head, man. You understand? I show you something with him no task force. Because in task force, I tell him say him have 200. Remember, you know, your government, you call these nasty people your task force. And me well want to dissect when task force I put out because me show you when name achievement. Yeah? We know what's the achievements, how it look like, right? So in task force, they are chat one bag of foolishness. Let me show you who I'm task force. Look here. This are task force people. Look at them task force. Look at them task force people. We never vote in them. So that one I lead, the one from the right hand side, that's so. I am the chairman. Look at the task force here. Them now, them here. Water and the one that chair. You have a task, this is waste of money. Them are garbage. Them are task force people. Task force, waste of money. Eh? And I'm task force now. I tell him, tell him task force to put together FEMA achievement. And a FEMA task force, I don't know, minister, tell him this shit, you know. Him task force, I tell him, say, I have over 250 achievement. Because them foo. Hey, we're going to use it flapping. Me dying for them, put it out. Dying for them, can't remember, you can't put it out, boy, you go buy a fire truck. Get the government. And like Jamaica, we get rid of fire truck complete and then bring it back. You can't go show me about rubbish truck neither. And police always have car. We don't have car, what if you carry in and not carry. Yes? So I don't know where them can show me. You can't show me no pipe a turn on, but we turn on pipe. We know the water commission have them own budget. They remember them have customer. Them have them own everything. They make them own money and like government affairs like see the money and give the people them free water. No. Yeah? Housing trust too. And like you go give them money, you take money out of housing trust. And like you give half money, but half more give you money. But half of them one budget too. See? Some can't move see when them come with them because now it's a task force. It's simple. See? No two way about it. You know, we want to see them task force. See them here, let me show you the chairman. So you know miss the chair, and not even chairman, this a chair rank. Look here. So see the name of chairman, look here. So see the member. Them just go build this and we can't go look on it. We just Google it and see it. Look here now. Them are done spot fine. See the member of the JP Communication Task Force. WATAG. Trust me. Yeah, trust me 21. Yeah, senior member. Them just build something and this turn senior member. So them have junior member. All right, let me see the look at who are the chairman now. Chair, look at now. JP Communication Task Force Chairman. Senator Fish Headless. Fish Headless. Fish Headless. That's why it's so dumb. That's why them so dumb. Eh? So me listen me. Me are telling you so water and Fish Headless. Eh? Andrew Holness talk to him task force. Film task and them have and the JPMB and then spreading pepper with them big dirty with no neck. Fish Headless. They may have no sense. At them give Queenie the piece of shit where they out with them now. At them mash up Queenie because Queenie father. Listen, when you look for anything at all, you look for your name this time when you look, you see where your people them coming to Jamaica. I said we couldn't go back to the past and sing this shit. Who now dirty thinking Queenie are giving so much trouble. Yes? I can't talk about peace in the people was we not give people them kind of trouble here. Eh? Now and then the little one them that free. Cause Queenie have them under bandage. Little one the tadpole them have them under bandage. Eh? Yeah man. Them damage Jamaica wicked man. In there, them destroy it, man. You understand? Destroy the place. Queenie have them under bandage. Eh? Queenie, them think that Queenie easy. Queenie have them under bandage. No two way about it. You understand? Look on them task force. Here Andrew Holness now. Yeah. I make him pray for when I beg the strength. And then he went task force tell him, say, hear this.
To God to continue to keep me and the Jamaica Labour Party firm and strong. I pray to God to give me the energy I need.
After I take up the name of this kind of God business, him all at this God too, you know, take up the name. Yeah. Yeah, man. Take up the name. See? Take up the name. Make them call him bro this, bro that. No, I pray to God. See? Yeah, man. Him I pray to God. Give him the energy he need. Desperation. And the task force I run out with the bag of foolishness, you know. Because them are trying to trick people. A pure evil this. Pure evil. Them are trying to trick people. But you compare with the PMP, and when people compare, you can't imagine never judge wrong. I compare, you have a Omar Davis. You have Andrew Holness himself. You have Queen E. You have Cougar. And you have compare with the people them on there, so. It mark well in the people them where you see there. So it's a goddamn disgrace. And but you have the better people them, the more trustworthy people them. Him sick? Him sick? Right now, him have the ICR court, you know. He's not supposed to step on the ballot. And I am about him pray to God to get the energy he need. If you go away. Yeah? So this is what the task force tell him, say people. Yeah, the same task force, but I'll show you.
The communications arm of the party.
The communication arm of the party. So this are hear this. The communication part of the party are this. The communication part of the party are the fish headless, and them what me just show you. Them are tell him no, because fish headless are going and say yes. This is achievement. Because you know, if them buy two camera, two thing achievement, you know, when people have them phone and video, everything same way. That are for them achievement. Oh, you buy some helicopters achievement that. It might mislead them, you know. Because when they come out and then go show you anything with police and say this is them achievement. Remember them buy a weapon of mass destruction for destroy our people them in Jamaica. Not to send them back to school and take them out of certain things. Yeah? And put in things that commanded to make sure we have an educated society and all kind of things. See? I kill them and I threaten them. I want to send them to prison. Can't work. Hear this. Hear the part to tell him this. Hear what tell him this.
I asked the communications arm of the party to put together a document of achievements. I'm not talking frivolous achievements. And they have come back to me with a document of over 250 significant achievements of the...
No, but you'd be an idiot for evil. You shouldn't even come tell nobody this. No government, because something you don't call achievement here. Yeah? So no government who no come and talk about me have 250 achievements. Unless I might come with the housing trust. What we say, I remember I might be like for the housing trust right now. We know. You can't cut no ribbon and tell me nothing. Unless I did come with the highway. So you cannot continue the highway and say you achieve. Are your achievements. We know we never have no highway in the history of Jamaica. We know who started and build it. Wait for continue, government change if you continue. You can't come and tell me about no communication with telephone. All the part where them are run down. Can't tell me that. Being was the PMP bringing that too. Boss up the monopoly. See? You can't tell me nothing about part where they advance with that and where it one are any one of them social thing that them do. Any one of them thing that them bring it. Don't mention it. Don't mention about the youth car thing with the lights with them free up that everybody. You can't mention that neither. Where you bring into we not see it. And next thing we're gonna start ask these people. And we're serious. Serious about it. If you follow we and Henry, and we are doing it in a real time, Because me can sit on yourself and call every parish if I want. And zero and I see people all over the place. If it spare me any time to do it. People now work. You have hustlers same way. Owen Enway, we call him Enway Marga from PIOJ. Get fair push out and talk about we have job creation gone down to 3.5. Now we have to ask what is this? But we never ask it. But we want them show us which one of the factory them how much of the new factory bill. We observe all these people. We're taking all these people and give them work. We want to know which part them are work. We want to know which part nearly 500,000 people get work in Jamaica. When we say everybody are run away, we don't know this. We don't know this. Everybody are run down the island and over the place. Which part in Jamaica, them new place they build up, because enough people that forgot work at their time. And I remember if them such work was around, you'd see the bus and the taxi if you carry them home and I carry them to these new places. More see which part in Jamaica them their work. Because them say, you know, we don't have nobody, everybody at work. See, that me, I remember I can't tell me say the hotel. Because the hotel, through the thing there the other day, the pandemic, and then the travel advice, we mash up the hotel. Holness, I forgot to show which part one of these people them at work. The JLP, because we are see the people them at them place same way, you know. One them are hustle. But we want Andrew Holness and in party show away which part around 500,000 people go to work every day because them are new. Remember, you know, how much him say the workforce now down to what? 3.8? But we want them show away. And we are telling him this. Because we are robot, we are use, remember, you know, we are use data. Anytime in task force, if them stupid one more time, anytime them run out and talk about police this, we are going to rub them out like this. Because let me tell you this, and it's there. Andrew Holness a two-term party, two-term government. Have the worst, him have the worst murder rate, everything for them watch. From 2016 to 2024, it done. Him can't go low, you know. Say for me, if you get one more panita, I go. So you can't, somebody have to come on the worst than him. So him can't, listen, him at the worst, where murder concern, rape concern, robbery and everything, already pan him watch. So if we take out, if we make the police them rest, and you know, count nothing. No murder, no rape, no crime, none. None. For this year, Andrew still at the worst in the history of Jamaica upon him watch. And that me I try to tell him. So you can compare something, 2025, no care the police want to hide. It cannot change, it can't reverse who dead or who get raped or who get, it cannot reverse it. It done happen already. Andrew that late. See? So no came the ban. We have them no him have the worst murder upon him watch. In the history of Jamaica. Andrew Holness. The most rape upon him watch in the history of Jamaica. The most criminality upon him, all he mixed up in the criminality too. Him himself, him count in the statistic when he touch criminality. See that he want to move, he want them struck out the illicit enrichment. Him get tangled up in it, all the Prime Minister get tangled up in that too. Eh? The Prime Minister himself. All the missing kids, him have the worst on him watch. I mean, I talk 2025, you know. I talk when you go 23, much of you put on 2024. From 2016 to 24, the worst. The worst. Nothing no beat him, nothing. Nothing. Him have the worst data on him watch. You know what I do? Make them put out that, come have the data, and then I put out the data with the two-term come right up, and I show you him have the worst. Him have the worst. So if them come with this and they and the police, and murder cut, and this is the law. No. You have to count how much people dead by your watch, brother. And when you pass that, if you have the people, him have the record, you know. Only thing the record can do, somebody have to come now and beat it. But if somebody not beat it, it can't change. It are documented same way. Remember, you know, man, the record documented, you know. See, I got the damn gun, he can't move him record, you know. So we are add up the one of them. Bust of them, add up the one of them, add up the 2 term them, add them up. Me I tell him at the worst record in the history. Him have the worst record. No two way about it. So what am I going to do? Try to change it? It can't change. Cannot change. See? If you cannot change, what you going to do? You can't change it, you know? See? You can't change that. Eh? You have the worst record from 2024. Me not count no time in 2025. So no care what I'm doing, them try to spin it, can't work. We have data. We have data. And then we are challenge them because me are telling you, let me show you something, Anjo. You can beat this. Hear this. Now play a video for you now. Very important. And you can't beat this, you know. Can't go around this. Watch me. We use data upon them, so no tablet run us. And we are showing because data them are use the data we are use. And we are showing one other round. Your task force already at Anjo. Put them for lay some eggman and tie them and the cow make cow no shit pan them better. Them better off. And waste some money I do. Them then have no sense. Them the task force I better call them space force. I better call them space force. Them not task force better. See? Let me show you something, Andrew. Let me drop this. Let me drop this here. The task force are misleading though. They are misleading. If we are waiting for him to drop things, you know, that will beat him more, you know. You understand? Yes. They are waiting for you because we want to open some things and use it beat around here. It's bad. All right, I could go down to this now. All right. You see these people? This not no people. Look on this.
Jamaica stating this evening that it may have to return to the field in a bid to complete the 2022 census. At a media briefing today.
He said that not this. Let me show you how important. Nobody watch how me I play this. He said this not complete. PIOJ can't tell me how much people under poverty and all kind of things. They might use the census from 2011. You have to complete this. The census, I never play the thing with the census and show you. This is complete. And if you don't complete this, and you don't complete it's because I show you where the country now. Him definitely do this because he might hide something. Hear this. It don't complete, you know. And it's a reason why I'm not doing it. I'm not here. I make it complete. Hear this.
Today, Statins Director General Carol Coy provided details on some of the challenges census takers have been encountering. She also addressed a long-standing issue of unpaid salaries.
The 2022 Housing and Population Census has been plagued with issues hindering the completion. Speaking at a media briefing on Thursday, Director General Carol Coy revealed that the exercise has only been conducted in 70% of the enumeration districts. But why?
A significant number of persons indicated that they were no longer interested or they found other means of employment, deemed that the work would be too hard, and some persons failed the minimum training requirement. These issues have had a cascading effect on the operations of the census, including recruitment, training, and payment delays.
Additionally, Stanton says heightened concerns about privacy and the proliferation of gated communities also pose the challenge.
Access to gated communities is a significant problem. Additionally, respondents in some communities were less than cooperative with the census takers and supervisors.
The preliminary count has been completed by contract workers and gaps have been identified. Stanton employees will now be deployed in the field to rectify the gaps.
As we do the assessment, because we will have to see what areas there's the undercounting, those persons will still be going out in the field, and I think some of them are still in the field. But data collection using contract workers, that phase has been completed.
We are in the process right now of determining the post-enumeration activities. So for every round of census that has ever happened in Jamaica, you have the main data collection. Following the main data collection, what usually happens is that there is an assessment of the undercoverage, and if necessary, there are supplemental activities. The census is not complete.
While Stanton moves to address the issues, census takers and supervisors had a burning question. When will they be paid?
I'm looking on the system now that I'm speaking. No payment from Stanton. Census takers calling every day asking about it. And you don't know what is wrong because there has been no communication.
Bear with us, we understand, we know there are challenges, and we're trying our best to ensure that everybody is paid. As long as you did work on the census and your owed funds, the process will follow through and payments will be made. It is taking us longer than usual, and we have experienced some challenges, but we will see to it that every person is paid.
So with many Jamaicans yet to be covered under the census, international partners have been engaged.
Stanton is also receiving technical support from UNFPA, SALADE, and the Statistics Division of ECLAC, and has already hosted one technical assistance mission.
So just a mission them are also like we could do this better, but if the government interested them that pay this, you can stop a census halfway for 3 years and pick it up back. Because I tell when you have 7,000 people, you could have covered in 3 months. When you pass that, you're not done. You go halfway. People move, people gonna foreign, people dead. 3 years, you know. So you couldn't say, you know, say me there, so me now go to the house, can me take it up already. And different people live in the house. They have baby born in there, you have people dead out of it. So you have to take over back the census for the year. So we don't have no census from 2011. We now have no every 10 years to do this. Remember why we do the census. And them give a bogus data, right? Because them take a feed. Andrew do this by purpose too, you know. We do it by purpose because they might try to trick people. Yes, we do this. Andrew can't talk to me. You're not stupid. You're first. Remember, you know, you have a first and thing they tell you, you know. So man, they tell you, you know, you have a first in study, man. You have a study, man. See? I tell you have a first in study. If I tell you that, you have to just keep on that. Look here. Look how the census work. Why it's very needed.
Hi, my name is Jamar. Today I want to tell you something that is very, very important that will be happening soon. In September...
Everybody, them for watch this and throw it back at Andrew Holness. They say, don't bother come with the bogus thing. But you are and end we are come with PIOJ. That now work on your so. You see, if you have 200 and add, when the 200 and add achievement, we don't see it. Him not. Can you imagine we are living every day and I watch one the place. And we know what's the achievement when government are work. And we know see now, right? He might come up them sit down and say 250 and tell us the police station and tell us, oh, I'm carrying some bus. Oh, them full so. The JUTC have bus, so no mash it up and have to replace it. The garbage truck have to replace too. The highway, I won't have to continue below. But now put so now, and then you're gonna put 200 out. You make Andrew look bad, man. Eh? Because them don't know what's the accomplishment. They don't know what government do and government work, you know. Then a really accomplishment for change the whole landscape. Yeah? They must say all the money are spending on, in a policing to kill off for you them. And buy some helicopter and buy a little boat put out there so. Remember Barack find our place, you know. So it outweigh, yeah, the killer substance outweigh the benefit. And the benefit outweigh the killer substance, you know. The killer substance in Jamaica, the first in the history of Jamaica, I'm going to mash them up, the first in the history of Jamaica. You have too much cocaine in our airport where Andrew them put in these are them achievements. Then don't a wharf again. Bigger than that, each time it come bigger. The amount of cocaine finding in Jamaica is unbelievable. Yeah? The biggest gun all for Andrew Water the other day. They're going to put on in a Tivoli. Yeah? Andrew, you must know where you must about you. You know, watch this. This is very good for watch. And then your question then. You watch this.
This year, there will be accounts of all the people who live in Jamaica and all the houses too. This is called the 2022 Population and Housing Census. Do you know what a population and housing census is? A population census is the process of collecting and publishing information on the people who live in a particular country or a specific area. The information is so important. It tells us how many people live in the country, their level of education, whether they work, and any other information about them. Do you know who is counted in the census? All persons living in Jamaica or who are usual residents of our country are counted in the census. The census counts everyone living in a household, whether they are related or not. Persons living in Golden Age homes, children's homes, prisons, on the street, or in shelters are also counted in the census. The Population and Housing Census is conducted by the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, STATIN, which is the National Statistics Office in Jamaica. STATIN employs over 7,000 census takers to help count all the persons who are usual residents in Jamaica. The census is usually conducted every 10 years in Jamaica, and this year will be Jamaica's 15th population and housing census. For this census, STATIN will be making greater use of technology. This will be the first time that census takers will be collecting information on tablets. Data collection will begin in September 2022 and is expected to be completed by December 2022. In order to collect the information, the census takers will have 2 questionnaires, one for the household and one that is to be completed for each member of the household. As responsible citizens, it's very important that everyone participates in the census. People can participate by answering all the questions from the household and individual questionnaires accurately. The census taker will record their answers on their census-specific tablet. What are some of the questions that the census taker will ask? Well, on the individual questionnaire, the census taker will ask questions about the age, religion, ethnicity, level of education, and where the people who are living in the households were born. The census taker will also ask questions about the house we live in. Questions such as how many rooms are in our house, types of facilities we have available such as kitchen, bathroom, and toilet facilities, where we get water from, and what type of fuel we use for cooking, example, gas, coal, wood, kerosene oil, or any other fuel. Making sure that the population and housing count is accurate in the census is very important.
Yeah, people.
The information collected in the census is used by everyone, including representatives of the local and central governments, to make decisions about how to improve our community and country. This includes our schools, playgrounds, libraries, houses, hospitals, supermarkets, and other buildings should be built. Business owners and entrepreneurs also use census data to help make decisions about where to build a factory or what type of business they should create. If our parents or family members do not give the census takers the correct information, then the government will not be able to plan well for the future needs of our communities.
So if they have the correct information, the government not have the correct thing for other things. No, the census no do. That means PIOJ can't have the correct thing and come tell you about this and that. We are a quest, we know I turn up to eat on them because we want to know who's part the 500 the 500,000 around 300,000 to 500,000 people where them at work. We want to see the new factory because we not see none. And them can't point you to the hotel. We not see no way, and you can't say, oh, them guys the gross no, now absorb so much of them. But we want to know what a big group of people they got that we down the workforce down to how much him say? When I work 3.2% Jamaica full unemployment because him sick. So we are gonna ask him and he better provide it to we, you know. I remember the census not take up, so them can't give them nothing bogus. We want them send we and give a map of the place where the people them are work. Because we have see the people them that job. Because we have see the people them that them here sit down same way. Eh? Sit down same way and make Andrew Holness run out with bogus thing. Everybody counting a census when you talk up the census. Without this, Andrew can't chat to me. Him can't chat to none away. That's what them give you a bogus. That the boy work go down this. Them do it last year, the guy win. Them have it at 5 pints, you know. And Wayne come out. Yeah, Henry. And put it at 4 pints for the election and them run out with it. Then him come back in October and put it at 3 pints because they know this will come up. You're lucky he never come out through we attack and take that one. So we are asking, we are around 600,000-700,000 people are work with that. Because we are several people. When we wake up and see the same people in our area now in the district on the road, everywhere. But yes, still around 500,000 more people employed right now. Which part I'm gonna see no new factory and not observe them, I take them in. You see the man you idiot, man? Eh? People can't hide, you know. If you have that amount, the bus will move people, you can be 18 million from 65 million. And you can't say the taxi. No, we know about the taxis that work more than, we don't need more buses, taxis and everything to move that amount of people per day. They are idiot, you know. When we ready to some knock it and strike it on them, you know. Yeah? See? So if you're gonna 18 million, if you're gonna 18 million, one good thing you go back and come back. You have a workforce where you say how much million of the workforce? 1.3. But that alone, the boss I'm gonna show you now, 18 million, that's a 1.5 per month, that you know. 1.5 million per month. So you have to work out them there in a days and say, nah, move nobody. But it's supposed to, if you have so much more people are 1.5 or 1.6 or 7 million people, it have to show with something and move 1.7 per how much. The one of them people there for the day. For the day. So when we put in the tax, you have to show with 1.7 million. I mean, I thought and then the people them will go still. Workers. And you take people feed that on there. Yes, and you take people feed Abikwashi. And every minute they go on and cut through the curb and mess away. How much factory is to them bill? Then can't run out, you can't beat the census. You know? Them run out with so much bogus thing, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. When you go to the census, them know you can't be truthful to them. If you are working not who go to school, who stay home, who sick, who healthy, who are do, you know, so it tell you everything. See that? Finish put up this.
And our country. This means that our communities may not have enough schools, health centers, and other well-needed infrastructure in the future for us to use. All census takers sign an oath of secrecy and confidentiality that they must uphold. No one else in Jamaica will know what your family told the census taker. The data collected by census takers are sent to the census office where it is analyzed. After the census count is finished, the reports are published in a way that people cannot identify you or your family. Be sure to tell your parents and family that participating in the census is very, very important because you count, me count, all of we count.
Good. No, this not happen. So the government, if it's not caring government, it not make sure it happen. So you can plan. That means you never have no plan for the country. That gone, you know, because you can't say, I'm going to finish it. Because just think about where them did go already. How much people move, how much people dead. So you come with bogus census if you for just carry on. With the bank of house and number then on that, and me do the whole of that road there. Me now go back on it. You know how much people leave? You know how much people come back, come live there? You know if it less or more, that means I give the whole country bogus census. So the government can't plan proper. Right now we don't have a census plan, you know. But there's still that census, it will reach a PIOJ to tell the government, and yet still them we in a work off a win anyway, and them come out and give a bogus figure. I mean, so brother, you know, say 20-25 years, brother, we were so sophisticated. What happened to you? Go away, man. Go away. You know, say Andrew compare the PMP with them, and them are the better and the more honest people for work with JLP, according to him. Yeah? Him sick in him head. Him lose all those screws. Yeah? He must go away. He lose all them screws, yeah. Yeah, you understand? Them not collect the data. You understand? Them do not at all, brother. You understand? So, and I like them have something. No, but hear this now. When them come out, you know, them can them have to get some things and what them work with PIOJ too, you know. So them have to feed them with something. So me I tell you, so them have be a bogus thing them have come out with. Be a bogus thing them have show. See what I say? Straight bogus. Man I say me a tune. And that tune them just send me, you know. Oh, yeah. Mad. Flash up the light up. Well, that tune of my voice 1994. And he said, come give me the coil. I see him send the record. Him get it from Mexico. See him send the record, come give me the, you know. And him send a copy, just come give me. 94 my voice this. Yes. Yeah, man. That's how when Tiger just crash. My voice, I chat to Richie B. Leave another sugar, you know. And a lady there. Right up in a crossroad, they say she produced too. But she work with an insurance company, and me and a youth near recover and go up there, you know. And then we had Tiger crash and Richie be a same dead, and you know, the late great, and then, you know, you just build something fast. You know, my brain state, that's a 1994, you know. And then knock him up and him, you know, chat to me and give him the tune live, and I said, but don't so much. He said, I'm dead, but you not dead, and kind of them admit him and in a coma and everything. So we just build the tune away there and just go down and just drive for the rhythm and just boom. And go up a penthouse, better start producer, backward engineer, and mash up the tune and the rest of history, you know. You see, 1994 tune. Them tune, years when I fast, see, not you. A couple years that, don't it? Around 31 years ago, don't. Yeah, man, 94, yeah, man. Yeah, man, 94, yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. See, brethren, them do record collection all over the place. Because you have some record in the 90s when we come out with like 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Some of them record them, well, we have them on top because we have produced a tune them. Yeah, you have them on record, but someone lift them up like this. And I like how we don't know. And yet, like, you know, upload them. Them the on record, you know, record they all over the world, you know. So a man do some boom and send a copy come here and them thing there. You have it on that, you know. You have it and you have it for wheel to wheel and you have the stampers. When you press it. The record. But someone buy them and send them. So it's all good. It's all great. You know. That with record, you know, them never steal yet, you know. You know, them there's some about that, you know, from back, way back. Someone put up some things from the 80s with me to, you know, 80s and some 90s. Man, go on and I see them. See them, but you Google them, you see them, you know? Yeah, man. Saying, yell up yourself there. You understand? Yeah, man. I remember just knock up this to Andrew Holness. Saying, but when you come out with the 250 odd foolishness, you have to fire them guys and them make you look bad. For them kind of attack, and them not nothing factual, but them do them have flip things back on you. But you just, like you come up now, you're the government, and then you attack the PMP when them, you can't do that. You can't, you don't have task force to do that. You are the government that come, you can't send them to talk for you. You're a minister, and if something happens here so now, and people ask the question, you talk to the media houses yourself directly. And that's what people appear on the fact. Not if you have some drunk and some fishes and some blue whale and tarpant and run up and down. And some abs and, water tags, and you don't want that. It's not good for you. Where you come up with, what kind of idea is this? And then you turn around now, and I say, we're bad mind. Hey, Andrew Holness, I say, we're bad mind, That's showing it. Him now, no man has, the man say, we're bad mind. And just say, we're bad mind. Look here. Talk about on YouTube. Andrew, you shouldn't even talk these things. I want to do a different show because of them same one did say. Now, I'll show about Andrew. Let me show about Andrew so I'm going to play something. I'm going to ask if you're really in your head, Andrew. You know what? I can't answer him in a real time. If I don't answer him, I don't answer him, Yeah. Well, so I saw them move, I saw them move. You see? I saw them move. I want to answer Andrew in a real time now. Let me see this. What are they? Let me look upon this. Let me look upon this, Andrew. This is what Andrew say now. So I can't draw this. Look here. I'm not joke this. Bad minding people using social media spreading lies and propaganda. Honest. See the date there? Remember the last thing I said this, This him said them use social media now. Look here. And I'm telling people them not do one, but yes, still your task was spend the most of your propaganda. Nobody want to sit there. Yes, caution is supposed about the growing influence of misinformation on social media, warning that some bad mind individuals are using platforms to spread lies, propaganda, and negativity. Speaking at recent JLP meeting, Chulani South, Holness reflect on how media consumption has changed over the time. You know that in the past, traditional media, such as television, newspapers, and editors, who could be held accountable for inaccuracies. But now he said system of checks and balances are missing on social media. It never did about social media. You might tell about social media that social media, it there for not where you talk about for have fun. No. It there for socialize, we deal with every day. But one was say it's a media. But what the difference between it and traditional media? So maybe just come back now. Right now we are talking in real time. I remember people them can't talk and them can't talk. When we used to sit upon like the TV, traditional media, most of the things them broadcast, different from news, it recorded and then played. So them not live. You have one and two things when them have a live outside broadcast that them used to have. But yes, so now we have part of this where people cannot type and talk to me same time and me talk to them and call them name same time. Can we talk them and see me right now? Live. This is not some people who hide them face. Them see me, them see what me I say, what me I do, we I laugh, me say something, them respond in that's why them social, we are socialized in real time. Me have to explain that to him too, Because film thing of social media, yeah. Film thing when attack him, say I attack him, but I gotta show you something. Hold on, I gotta show you something. Hold on there. Look here. Now you have something called social media. Granted, the social media may mean that it was for fun. To contact you with your friends and have fun. Yeah, I'm dummy, man. Social, then, if it was to contact and have fun, why you have CNN and everybody depend it? Why you have JBC and everybody depend social media? That look like if you contact and just have fun? Why we can look on our work, we look on everything, we look on stock, we look on everything. Social media look like something them they build up. Are you building it, Holness? Me tell it up to where my talk is misleading, misinformation. Misinformation, you know. Him say social media for have fun. Misinformation. Yeah. Well, I know. Him say social media for have fun and know them are youth. And then them are touching YouTube. So I'm telling, look here. Not me. So I'm misinformation that Andrew Holness. You see, you spread the propaganda and misinformation and thing and people bad mind. Who people remember people there for all government accountable. Or if you call people bad mind, you're not fit for being no leader, brother. Look here. So that are misinformation, yeah, people. We thought that are misinformation. But somehow you have some bad mind people who turn it into anti-social media. They use it to tell lie, spread propaganda, and bring down people. Only so, look here. TikTok, see that? TikTok, see that? Watch live. How much people depend on TikTok? Look here. Depend on YouTube. So we run absolutely nothing wrong with that. Get your information, but you have to know that not everything them tell you is true. Then you might say, well, nothing. Get your information, nothing wrong with that, but you have to know, forget your information. Not everything is true. Well, we not do what you do. We are keep it real and we are exposed when you do the wrong thing. Yeah. Yeah? You understand? Them don't know name census. When them come take up the census, Claude, them that come in your house and them that come in your house, them that want to know how you live. They must take up a census of your whole thing, of your whole household. Yes. We are say, oh wait, me not hear from the other day. So them take up a census of your whole household if you work or not. Yes? If you're married or you're single. If you go to school, if you're invalid or yes, or something, them just take it up. Them I got a big mama to take him up if him have one or two where him do, buckle him shoe, touch him 2 and 3, 4, go slower, yes. Them are the census. Them one if you use wood fire, like big mama them and queen if them use wood fire, a coal stove, a gas stove, yeah. Nobody not come there. All right. That's it, So when him come out and tell lie, when if you run them away, well, Andrew Holness I put out is just be a lie, and I be a lie. Be a lie to the people then. So remember Andrew Holness talk about all the information, you but them are do this and that. And we can't allow him to tell lie to people. You say if them could have conquer us, oh God man, poor people, wanna perish, because them not like Yes? Andrew Holness a come on social media and was a prime minister and I call people bad mind. Which prime minister do this? Bad mind? Bring down people? The man very hot harder. Look here. Look here. This is the same Andrew, right? I want something else up. I look for one thing I saw. Warrior. Now I put up one thing I saw. JLP. Can be dangerous, I'm gonna put up this Andrew. I'll put up your tool. Let's see if them have tool. Can them have tool? I'm gonna play this for your sake. Because do this,
to
do this.
To our social media warriors like Keisha Mack, Alex Higgs, Selena, Oral Campbell, Bridget Watson, Donovan De Paz, Black Italian, Jay Brown, Alex Jano, Mr. and Mrs. Dottyman, Chopper John West from the Chopping Block, who is our personal Ian Harding. I know that 85% or so of us sitting in Parliament can attest to the measurable support of the Chopping Block, especially during the election season.
Okay, so you see, because that's the thinking Chopping Block, we spread too much room upon Portia Simpson and do your propaganda because they have done some food. You tempt them awarded, and Sunday we see that two who are run this and them are right. Because 85 with them and we have no use. Them in our house because of them there. No, we run yourself. Them they can't pass. Them they spread propaganda. Everything will come out for them. You know what I have to deal with you so? In 2022, remember me a very fat memory. Them see me interview Mark Golden. Early 22. Remember I'm just coming in around November 2020, yeah? Yeah? Them say, me interview Mark Golden and them want to come on and with them thing and them know them can't go on because me a man there. The man them take me and put my head pan a body. And put Peter Bunting, Mark Golden at me have it on my phone now, you know. Can you know me not that so Mark Golden sit down there with a crown pan the head. And me have the thing lift up some Peter Bunting. And Damien Crawford, not Damien Crawford, Dr. Campbell, and somebody else. And then put right at my mouth now. But I know this me sign up for. So we are carry Mark Golden like that. Can them say Mark Golden make them whap him and beat him and do all kind of thing. Remember them say, yes, and then we are this we love. And now them are call them all kind of things. Them are do all kind of them say England, when them can't do this big dirty thinking Queenie gone to the man. Mother now, you know. With no respect. With Andrew said no. I remember telling you this. At the same communication, dirty thinking task force. Say them a look up. Them don'ts, them fool. That's why them trim fish headless, you know. Kind of in the natty, you know. But that dread, not Rasta, dread. That's why them have to trim him down in a sentence where him come from, you know. You understand? Saying? Yes. You understand? Saying? Can appear arms house them in a, you know. Be arms house them, you know. So when you went out with them and you salute them, you know, you never know it's a social media. Yeah, you never know it's a social media them that is when them people ask because be a rumor them spread, you know. Nothing good no come out of them mouth. Yes. You understand? Nothing good no come out of them come out. Nothing. Them spread rumor. You think them can't sit down? We gone 2 hours now. You think them can't sit down and put a show together like them? Remember me I produce a show, you see? You notice nobody know and do honest. You can answer something and me answer to you. See me answer? See it? Me I read where you do and me I answer to the video will come from Uno. So you are born it now, but it is sweet Uno. 85% of Uno win by false information. We don't do false information down here. You see, you apply it to people. You have to teach them tactics. You apply it. See? You hear this about it? Eh? Him did all right with it. Some feel same good now. You know, him feel like him at the Titanic, but remember, if you feel like the Titanic, you have a wrong kind of mindset because the Titanic sink better. Them that feel it and sink, but it sink. 100, it sink from 1912. 113 years that. You have to have quick brain and can calculate it quick. 1912, 2025, 113 years. Yes. See? Anything come on my brain that search work, yeah? Yeah. Go and go check it. 130. Look at me not do tabloid. Look at me half by a ear. Cause 2025 now. Look at me half by a ear, the number what me just scale. Not even that we not do tabloid, man. Yeah. It must go away. Tell him if me half now. Can me tell him Titanic sink 1912. So that 113 years ago. Tell them if me half and me the pan target. Look at me half. Them no the pan target. Them that use calculator, don't it? If you just start, just come up with something like that and boom and just tell you same time, don't it? Brains of your click here. Yeah, right. Zane, all gloves off. So me I play when you see it? Me I answer him when him have the gloves from film on. And him I use them and spread them propaganda. We not do that. And let me tell you something. Anybody will they accountable. I don't know people really are spreading the rumor upon you, no better. Them I use, you know, my thing. Me hear enough thing when people talk about you, you will never hear me play that. And say it. You not hear me. You not hear me say it. And I can give you an example, I don't even want to say it. But you hear me say something, me close to something, brother. Not gonna say it. So we not do tabloid one answer. But all and by example. Spread it right across the road. Not so it go. Right across the board. See? All them by example and spread it right across the board. We not play with them. But bad mind. Take it back, are you bad mind? You think that can? When Dr. Peter Phillips said, well, you run out with the same bad mind thing and them low you. You now bring that to, I know I'm at a fuck gloves off. And I know my finger man. To out that. Yeah, and don't compare the PMP, we don't know. Me never hear say PMP. I'm at a fact, you tell me something. When you look on the PMP, how much of them PMP there? When you sit tie up like Andrew Holness them. How much of them? So you compare yourself to the PMP there. At times when you stop with that and the facts checking. And you better don't make fish head less them run out to them bag of food this is. Because remember me I have a field. Remember me tell you this, you know. Me I tell you this. And the police them can't save you. Because tell me what now, you have, say what am I doing now? Use the police, them are planned for the 19th, 22nd, 23rd. If you go do exhibition, right? When them do that now, them are planned like the 27th, for go call them thing and then them run out for the police. We carry down and we and the police them are kill out with people, them are Jamaica right now. You buy a weapon of mass destruction and kill the little ghetto youth them. No big man no suffer, pay ghetto youth. Be a lie, them are tell upon them. Man do something we want them go through the court system. Not for your next man kill them. And then the next man in the street a beg and then a kill and a carry coke. All the female man carry coke in them kick up rope. And in a all boat in them carry all over the place. And them are coming out with bad go away, you know. I want to know. Say, can't work this way. If you deal with justice and stop the foolishness. Not putting up with that. You understand? You can take man out in bed. And that's so about people know about when the youth them about. Eh? Every man gets in about conversation and just send man go kill people. And buy some helicopter then. That are your achievements. And you don't build one school and you have achievements. One school. Brother, get away from me, yeah, man. You carry down the party and that me I tell you, me don't talk. People, me say me drink, hey. You see maybe a fruit juice, you know, see that? Real fruit. I will call it lychee and mango, all kind of fruits, you know. But them blend, you know, see that? Real fruits. Real fruits. It was, them just, I mean, I thought one way, you know, right away, when I'm at the same time, boom, 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 and everything. But them thing I make you, you know, you think your nigga right, this guy so big. Nice, you know, good, you know, healthy, you know. No liquor to the body, you know. None. So, you know, and water. No red meat and them thing to them body, you know. Yes. You know, keep it with one, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. And so, you know, yeah. So, but you drink too much of that one time where I come blaze some fire. It will kick you back and get niggeritis too, you know. Yeah, because you can't just you drink too much and can't make you feel full. See? Yes. So you don't want to get too much of niggeritis, you want to blow off the steam. But so you blow off steam, there were 2 and 13 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. No rice and them thing to them, but yeah, man. Don't do that, man. Straight. It's the water, yeah. And fruit juice, natural fruit juice. Water, fruit juice. When someone want Mr. G, me no good. Good, man. Yeah. I'll let them carry up them and them thing there. And when you look the most coke fire, I want them to make sure put it down. Call me and them, you know. See? You see, when them at 85% of them with the lie, when they run out for Mama P, when she straighten the place, them run out. Right now, them want to run out again. Like the other day, them tell say, a burial mash up the place. That's why not now go on. Them did run out and tell us everything so set back because I think mash up the place. Then we will come out. Oh, this can't do, you know, poverty in run out with that like he that too. You can't do them, brother. We have the stats. We see about the census, we have this one here, man. Stop it, man. Not real time. We are showing them, stop it. Don't make them be a you run out with these things. Don't do it. Yeah? And stop compare with them people there, yeah? Same time. All right. All right. Anthem. 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 Yeah, man. What you mean, man? Stand up same time, where you say. Anyway, go and pass up there, so you know. So you know, say tomorrow again, you know. We up. Andrew, I want to tell him stop the line. I want to tell him a family member, you know. Andrew, for go on, you know. Him carry down the party and him come out with more and more lie. And then I compare himself. We have too much criminal around him with the people national party, no make sense. Yeah. Yeah, it don't make no sense. Andrew, just Bill, man. Stop make them tell you who put out. Nobody know why. Remember them are living a real time, you know. People are living a real time. You are trying to trick people, Andrew, with lies. You don't want to do that. But we are the facts check now, and I make everybody do facts checking. Don't try no lies. And don't do the comparing. It's bad for you. You have too much criminal around you. Remember, you have the ICA code. Remember your bank account and what are the things them will run through it. Don't do it. We have to try to keep away from even talk about money like SSL and dishonesty and then we have to talk about. Yeah? Get smart. Get something to talk about, but the topic them where you push, it not work. Not chop it. Me there, people. Later. I'm out.
We are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it is serve and protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor. Politicians, your judgment coming for so. It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor. Politicians, your judgment coming for so.
Yo, politician, with the evil of mission.